What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be talking about my favorite kills from all 12 movies in the Friday the 13th franchise. This isn't really a ranking list, I'm just going to go over which kills are my favorite from each movie and everything, kind of like I did with my Child's Play kills as well. So, except for this is for Friday the 13th. I've recently reviewed all of the movies in this franchise and thought I'd go ahead and do this video, and I got a couple other Friday rankings that I'm going to do before I do my full ranking of the whole movie franchise and stuff, ranking all the movies and stuff, so, but I thought I'd go ahead and do this one first out of these other videos that I wanted to do. My favorite kill in the first Friday the 13th movie is Annie. This is the girl that's hitchhiking to Camp Crystal Lake, and we spend a little bit of time with her at the beginning of the movie. She gets a ride from one of the locals and stuff, and he warns her not to go, and she ends up getting picked up by Pamela Voorhees and everything, and jumps out of her car because she's like speeding really fast and goes past the camp and everything, and she gets lost in the woods and Pamela slits her throat. It's a really good kill, one of the most effective ones and everything. I really debated on which kill I was going to put for this one, but I've decided to go with this one because when I saw this movie for the first time, it just totally blew my mind, and I thought it was disgusting and awesome at the same time. This was one of the first really gory kills I remember seeing in a horror movie as a kid and everything, and it just really surprised me, like how brutal it was back then and everything when I watched it for the first time, and it just always sticks out in my mind as the kill that I remember from this movie, aside from maybe Kevin Bacon's character when he gets killed with the arrowhead through the neck and stuff. That's an iconic kill too, and most people would say that's their favorite from this movie, but I personally like Annie's kill a little bit more and everything, so that's my favorite from Friday the 13th. And for Friday the 13th Part 2, my favorite kill is Mark. He's the guy that's in the wheelchair, and he gets a machete to the face and falls down backwards down the stairs. This movie had a lot of really good kills that were heavily censored from the MPAA. If they weren't censored and stuff, my favorite kill would be the guy that's hanging from the tree. I think his name is Paul, or no, Paul is Jenny's boyfriend. I can't remember what his name was. The guy that was hanging from the tree, though, his kill was really good before the MPA made them butcher it and stuff. If it wasn't for that, that would be my favorite kill. But and the machete to the face kill is butchered a little bit too, but there's just something about it. Every time I think of this movie, that's the kill that always stands out in my mind and everything. Seeing Mark fall down the stairs in his wheelchair and stuff, there's something darkly funny about it and everything, and it's just really good kill. Could have been better if the MPA didn't mess with it, but I think it is a good kill, and it's my favorite from Part 2. And my favorite kill from Friday the 13th Part 3 is Vera. She's the one that gets the spear gun to the eye, and it's the first kill we see with Jason when he has his hockey mask on, when he makes his big entrance in the movie wearing the hockey mask, and he just points it at her. At first she thinks it's Shelly, and he shoots her with it, and it has that really bad 3D effect because this movie was shot in 3D and stuff, but it's one of the most iconic scenes in the movie, and it also is the one where we get to see Jason with his mask for the first time and see how awesome he looks and stuff with that mask on and stuff, and it's just one of my favorite scenes in the entire movie and everything, and to me it's the best kill in the movie. And there's some other really good ones in here, especially like the one where the guy's walking on his hands and Jason is behind him and he just cuts him in half down the middle and stuff. Really brutal kill as well. I almost said that one, but I decided to go with Vera. So yeah, that's my favorite for part 3. My favorite kill in Friday the 13th, the final chapter, I'd have to go with Jimmy, played by Crispin Glover. He gets a really kind of funny death scene and stuff, like he's looking for this corkscrew and stuff after he had sex with this girl and stuff, and he can't find the corkscrew, and he's asking where it is and everything, and Jason literally hands it to him by shoving it in his hand and everything. It's really, really brutal and stuff, and then he gets a meat cleaver to the face. It's really, really great kill and everything, and I absolutely love it. And it's one of the most popular kills in the film and in the franchise, I think, as well. But it's always been one of my favorites. So Jimmy's death is my favorite from the final chapter. My favorite for Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning, is Junior. He's the redneck son of the redneck lady Ethel, and he gets on my nerves really badly and stuff, so I was really happy to see him die. Like, when he gets killed, he's like driving in circles and stuff in the yard and stuff, and driving on the porch and stuff on his motorcycle, being really loud and obnoxious and stuff, yelling for his mom and stuff, and Roy just decapitates him and everything. It's the only kill in the movie that I really remember, to be honest. This movie didn't have the best kills, although the one with the belt and stuff was pretty good too, where Roy uses the belt to kill a guy has it like wrapped around his face and stuff, going through his eyes and stuff. That's a really great kill too. But Junior would be my favorite one because he was one of the most annoying characters to me. And I was really actually happy to see him and Ethel both die, but I think Junior got the better death out of the two and everything. And it's a decapitation. It doesn't have a lot of blood or anything because, like I said, this movie was really neutered by the MPAA, but I think it's easily the best kill in this movie. So yeah, Junior is my favorite kill from Part 5, and my favorite kill from Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives, is Sheriff Mike Garris. I really debated between him and the other cop that Jason squeezes his head in, but I really like Mike Garris' death, even though I really like the character of Mike Garris, and he has kind of like a heroic death and stuff. Like he's trying to stop Jason from going after his daughter and stuff. It's really kind of a heroic ending to the character, and who has this kind of strained relationship with his daughter and stuff. He really just pretty much gave his life to try to save her and everything. Jason folds him in half pretty much. He like just breaks his body in half, and it's really brutal and everything. A really brutal way for such a big character in the movie to go. Like he's kind of one of the main characters and stuff, so seeing him just die all of a sudden like that was kind of shocking and stuff. And it's a really good kill and everything. So and it's kind of an emotional kill too, because like the reason he's dying is because he's trying to save his daughter. It really brings that emotion to the movie and stuff, and I wish we could have gotten to see more of like her reaction to finding out that her dad was dead and stuff. But I think this movie worked really good, and this is a really good kill and everything. So it's my favorite from this one. My favorite from Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, is probably not going to be a surprise to anybody because it's like one of the most iconic kills in the franchise and stuff. It's it's Judith, the girl who gets killed in a sleeping bag. Jason just drags her out, or drags her, she's inside the sleeping bag, and he slams her against a tree, and it just automatically kills her, showcasing how strong and awesome Jason is and stuff, and like how brutal he is, and like this is just a really brutal, and it doesn't have a lot of blood and stuff. You see a little bit in the aftermath, but it's just a really great scene, and a lot of people would consider this to be one of the best kills in the franchise, and I can't deny that. I've always loved that kill and everything. It's the highlight of the entire movie for me personally. Aside from maybe like the makeup effects on Jason, this isn't really one of my favorite movies in the franchise, so, but I will say that that kill was awesome. And for Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, the only kill in this movie that I feel is like really, really great is Julius, when he's this boxer and he's punching Jason over and over again, and he runs out of breath, and he tells Jason to take his best shot, and Jason just punches him in the head, and his head just flies off of his body and everything. It's really both absolutely hilarious kill. I just find it really funny and stuff, but at the same time I also think it's just really awesome, and once again showcases how cool Jason is. Like, he's really just a really cool killer and everything, and sorry, and it just shows how strong he is and everything. So I really love that one. So Julius is definitely my favorite from Part 8. My favorite kill from Jason Goes to Hell is Deborah's kill. She's at the lake and stuff. They think Jason is dead and everything after the FBI blew him up, and don't realize that he's been not reincarnated, but he's possessing the body of another person, and that person happens to be out there waiting for him, and he takes this pole and shoves it in her and just rips her in half like a hot dog. It's really brutal kill and stuff. Like, in fact, I kind of think that the movie Sausage Party might have had a little nod to that scene. I don't know if it did really, or if it's just me thinking about that, but it's a really, really brutal kill. One of the most brutal kills in the entire franchise, if not the most brutal. It's really, really well done and everything. I absolutely love it and everything. And it's my favorite in Jason Goes to Hell and everything, for sure. My favorite kill in Jason X is, once again, like most people would say, my favorite kill is Adrian, who has her face frozen in hydrochloric acid or whatever it's called, and then Jason just pulls her head up, and he smashes her face into this this counter and stuff. Is really brutal and just really awesome. One of the best kills in the entire franchise. I remember the first time I saw this movie when I was 11 years old, and just thought it just looked absolutely amazing and awesome and everything, and it still holds up today. It's still a really great kill and everything. My favorite kill from Freddy vs. Jason, I really debated, because that one has a lot of good kills from Jason, especially like the very first one when he kills the guy in the bed, and when he kills Gib and the guy, he does like a 2-for-1 and everything in the cornfield. But my favorite kill in this movie also comes after one of the funniest parts in the movie, when Shaq and I don't remember what his friend's name is. They're kind of smoking pot in the cornfield. Jason approaches them, and they're making fun of him and stuff, saying that it's a rave, not a Halloween party and stuff. And he just breaks one guy's neck and everything, turns his head around and everything, and Shaq starts running and stuff. And after setting Jason on fire, he's running back to the rave, and Jason throws his machete through him, and you see him spit blood. It's just really awesome kill, and it's easily my favorite kill in the entire movie, for sure. There's a lot of other really good ones in here, but that one's definitely my favorite. in Freddy vs. Jason. And the last one, Friday the 13th from 2009, the remake. This one also has a really great amount of kills and stuff. Really great kills in this movie, especially the one where he just shoots an arrow through a guy's head and everything when he's driving the boat. That was a really great kill and everything. But my favorite kill in this one has to be Trent. Trent's just such a really unlikable character, and when his death finally happens towards the end of the movie, it just feels really satisfying and stuff. I absolutely love it and everything. Jason impels him with something, and then he, like, not only does he, like, impel him, I think it was with his machete, and then he picks him up and puts him through these bars on this truck and everything, and the truck drives away and stuff. It's just really good kill and everything. A really good moment. Trent could have been saved. He could have gotten away and everything, but he was too scared to approach the truck because he was afraid that it was Jason driving, or at least that's what I took out of that scene and everything. And he could have gotten away and everything, but luckily he didn't, because Trent was a really unlikable character, a really big douchebag and everything, and I was really glad to see him get killed. He was one of those characters that you really were rooting for Jason on. But anyway, those are my favorite kills from each movie in the Friday the 13th franchise. Let me know in the comments what your favorite kills are from each movie. If you don't want to do that, just tell me your favorite kill from all of the movies all together. If I had to choose just one of my favorites from this franchise, I don't know which one I'd go with. I'd probably have to say maybe either the spear gun kill from part 3 or the acid one from Jason X. Both of those kills are just awesome to me. But anyway, let me know in the comments what your favorite kills are from this franchise, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.